Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm Logan, and today we're going to talk about something that the Lord kind of downloaded into my spirit as I was reading this morning. But if you hear some noises behind me, it's some cattle walking around. They're walking in the creek over here, so you may hear that a little bit, but don't let that distract you. Yeah, they're just hanging out, you know. I kind of scared them. I'm over here sitting in the shade. They can't really see me too much. But in this video, we're going to talk about, or I'm going to explain or think out loud how to become happy and joyful in every season of life. So I've found in my life anyways, I am the most fulfilled and the most happy, the most joyful whenever my eyes, my heart is focused 100% on the Lord. And I believe the reason that is because whenever we focus all of our attention on Him, we take our focus off of the things that are less important, the things that are less significant. For instance, we'll go back and a few years ago, whenever I first got married, I was kind of looking to build a house, you know, someday in the future, exactly what we're wanting, like our dream house. And as I'm drawing up all the plans and everything and focusing on this future home, what that did was steal the joy of the house that I'm currently living in. Does that make sense? Whenever you're focused on something to come, focusing on achieving something or whatever, it steals the moment, the joy of the moment that you're having. So whenever we fix our eyes on the Lord wholeheartedly, what we are desiring in the days to come is less significant. It doesn't really matter because He is our utmost, our one most important desire. So everything else is less important and it kind of falls to the wayside. And I've found in my life that I'm more happy whenever I'm 100% focused on Him, not on whatever I have to do in the days to come or whatever, you know. And another thing, whenever we have our own desires, our own goals for life or whatever, we often have our specific time frame in which we want to achieve these things. And whenever we don't achieve these things in the time frame that we set for us, we often become disappointed and kind of, I guess, disgruntled in a sense whenever we don't achieve these certain things, right? But once again, whenever we focus entirely on the Lord, our time frame really doesn't matter. Everything else has a less of an importance whenever we focus all of our attention on Him. I always think of that Psalm, I believe it's Psalm 37:4. Here it is. It was Psalm 37:4. But we'll start at 3. Trust in the Lord and do good, then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Take delight in the Lord, and He would give you your heart's desires. So often our own desires are not good necessarily. That may be good in a sense, but they can lead us astray into things that the Lord doesn't necessarily have planned for us or don't want us to experience. So we have to, once again, focus all of our attention on Him, and He would give us these new desires which are pleasing to Him and which have our best intentions in mind as well. And then once we focus on Him entirely, once our desires or His desires become our desires for our life, then we will find this fulfillment and this unending joy because, you know, He becomes our desire. And yeah, and then we become fulfilled and we're not missing these objectives that we pointlessly set for ourselves and Everything else just kind of falls to the wayside and becomes less significant whenever we focus on him. And as I'm sitting here, if you sit really quiet and you focus really, really intently, you may miss it if you're not focusing, but if we zoom in, we can see the small details of what's happening right here. If you notice, if you focus really, really hard, you can see there's a fish swimming right there. It's a little bitty brim in the water. But if you're distracted and focused on all these other things, then you'll miss the small details that surround you always. And you miss out on the little things in life whenever you're focused on everything else kind of going on around you. So I also find it's more joyful and you're happier whenever you slow down, quit being so fast-paced about everything, and sit out in the pasture beside the creek, in your quiet place, and just read before the Lord, study his word, and pray to him. And you'll find this different type of joy that the world cannot give you. And I guess that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Only the Lord can truly satisfy you. Only he can truly bring unending happiness to your life and joy. And it can't be found elsewhere, only in the Lord. So I guess that's all I have to say. But love you guys. God bless.